We've been hearing from Waterloo native and Giants head coach Tom Coughlin all week, and he still has an impact on some local guys he coached at RIT decades ago. Robin DeWin joins us with that.
This is a fun story to do. Tom Coughlin is known as a tough coach. He emphasizes the team aspect in every way and doesn't tolerate players who don't give 100%. Tonight we look back on Coughlin's first years as head coach at RIT and talk to the players who are still living by what they learned all those years ago.
We've got a fine group of young men. They've come out here and they've sacrificed and worked hard.
That was New York Giants head coach Tom Coughlin 38 years ago when he was the head coach of the RIT Tigers. What did you take as a coach from them that you still apply now, or has it all changed?
Well, as it ended up, it was a fabulous experience for me because what we were really doing was I was literally starting football. It was a club football operation.
I knew RIT had a football program. They had just gone Division III, and everyone had heard of Coughlin being a good coach.
Mark McCabe had left a community college to pursue criminal justice and wanted to play college football. He started in the summer of 1972 in a field known as the Swamp behind RIT.
With triple sessions were so hard, after the first week he'd lose about 25%. After the second week he'd lose another 25%. And then finally he was saying, maybe I got to slow down a little bit. Obviously I'm losing all these players.
He didn't lose McCabe or Mike GUINAN.
Chin straps were buckled, your helmets were on, your shirts were tucked in, and unless everybody took their helmet off, nobody ever did anything that wasn't all together.
At 23, Coughlin took a club team and got it into the Independent Collegiate Athletic Conference, refusing to allow egos or excuses get in the way.
Ithaca, who was #1 in the nation, he got them on our schedule. We're going, we're the first year we're NCAA, and he said, well, yeah, we can't be picky and choose.
Coughlin brightens when he talks about his first coaching job.
The great thing about it is I did everything. I mean, I scheduled and I made arrangements for trips and I took care of two-a-days and I had part-time coaches that I had to hire.
What could have been a monumental challenge for some turned out to be a resume builder for Coughlin, who eventually was hired as the first head coach of the NFL's expansion Jacksonville Jaguars, taking them to the AFC Championship twice. How do you apply who you were as a coach back at RIT to the kind of coach you are now?
Believe it or not, later on, when I was offered the job in Jacksonville as the head coach and what have you, I was the chief cook and bottle washer there too, because I got to hire everybody that touched football, and it was the start of an operation. And so I really did lean back on some of those experiences.
And so do his former players. More than 40 members of the RIT football program gathered together, some coming from several states away to watch Coughlin 4 years ago in his first Super Bowl as head coach.
A lot of them just dropped everything and came in. People I hadn't talked to in 35 years. Hey, this is Mark McCabe. You remember me?
He's big on team stuff. I mean, I could see it then. You can see it now. You don't have to be with him every day or personally to see that it was there then and it's still there. And it's probably, he gets a bad rap for it sometimes, but it's pretty cool when you think that, that was in 1973 and it's still going on today.
Coughlin is remembered by his players as a coach who built camaraderie, character, and confidence. Timeless life lessons.
Everybody loved playing for him, and at that time you were just kind of molding who you were, you try to figure out who you are in life, what you want to do, and boy, if you could make it through his practices, and it was, you knew you could probably do anything down the road in life.
The local RIT players are gathering in small groups to watch the game on Sunday. They're not organizing another big reunion, but add that they are even more excited for this Super Bowl than they were 4 years ago. And News 10 NBC, of course, is your home for Super Bowl 46. Pregame programming begins at 1 o'clock with kickoff between the Giants and Patriots set for 6:30. And I loved this story, to think that he had such an impact on men who went on to have great careers and do good things, and they still remember those times when they were, young men.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we all remember our former coaches and the impact they had.
Or good teachers in general.
Yeah,
good teachers, which are what coaches are.
Always somebody back there.
Yes.
Thanks, Robin.
Thank you.